Radio अपना Frankfurt Hello everyone, I'm Raman from Apna Frankfurt, and today we have a very special discussion. I would say a very sporty discussion. A panel of cricketing experts from around the world. We have experts from organization CricKingdom Academy by Rohit Sharma. Yes, the academy by the well-known Indian cricketing star himself. And Frankfurt International Cricket Academy in Frankfurt, a very well-respected cricketing name across Germany. Well, CricKingdom is world's first and best platform that connects cricket, players, coaches, and even academies across the world, now present in over 10 countries across the world. Well, with this, I would like to introduce the participants now. We have Mr. Abhijit Khan with us. He is ICC ECB Level 2 qualified coach, a board member of German Cricket Federation, head coach of under-19 team at German Cricket Academy, and founder of Frankfurt International Cricket Academy. Thank you, Abhijit, for taking out the time for us.
Hello and greetings from Germany. Thank you for the invite.
Thank you, sir, for joining. We also have Mr. Chetan Ramchandra Suryavanshi with us. He is joining us directly from Singapore. He is founder and CEO and director of CricKingdom. Mr. Chetan is advanced level 3 coach, a former Singapore cricket team captain. He brought Singapore global ranking from 58 to 20. He is former Kolkata Knight Riders player himself. He held world record for fastest international T20 100 in 36 balls only, which was later broken by Chris Gale. Mr. Chetan is the only player to have scored 100 and also taken hat-trick in the same 50-over international game. Well, thank you, Chetan ji, for taking out the time for us.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone.
Thank you. We also have Mr. Parag Dahiwal with us. He's joining us from India. He has played for Singapore national cricket team. He is ICC level 1 coach. He is currently the director with CricKingdom and is looking after business expansion globally. Thank you, Paragji, for taking out the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's really an honor for us.
Thank you. We also have Mr. Vishal Sharma. He is the younger brother of our hitman Rohit Sharma ji. Vishal ji is also very talented and avid cricketer himself, and he is currently working with CricKingdom, taking care of business operations. Thank you, Vishal ji, for taking out the time.
Hey, hello everyone.
Well, welcome everyone from my side. Now, cricket is lifeline of every Indian and many more across the world. And being a cricket fan myself, well, I'm personally very excited about this interview today. Yeah. So with this, now let us jump into some key questions about cricket. Germany. Well, it's mainly a football playing nation, and so has been Singapore as well. Well, it was personally a challenge for me to explain to Germans what is cricket all about. Now, in these parameters, how difficult or how easy it is to establish cricket as a sport in a nation where cricket is not so prominent. I would like to invite Chetanji to present his opinion on this.
Yeah, I think promoting cricket all over the world is really difficult. I started in 2003 in Singapore, where we used to have only 6 clubs playing for the country, and now we have about 110 clubs, so which has improved a lot. But explaining the game to the locals, it was a huge task. I would like to share an experience on that note. We had gone to a local school where all Chinese were playing, and we demonstrated them that okay, this is how you got to bat, this is how you got to hold the bat. And we had about 35 kids there who were there watching us. And when I saw everybody's batting left-handed, and I was amazed at what is happening. Everybody's left-handed in this school, and I told the captain there, wow, amazing, you guys are, this is a very good set that you all are left-handed. So the answer was given that he said, you showed us left-handed, so we thought this is how we have to play cricket. So that's how tough it is.
No, right. No, you are absolutely right. I think sometimes things are also taken very literally. And when I was trying to explain it to someone, I was like, oh my God, it's not so easy, because as an Indian, you never explain cricket to everyone. I think it's part of our DNA somewhere. Now, with that, I would now like to move to Abhijit ji. Abhijit ji, Germany cricket, how is it going?
Yeah, in fact, the whole journey of playing in football playing nations started with 6 years back with Brazil first, and then I went into Chile to train the youth, and then I had some experience of training the youth and football playing nations for cricket. Doing a lot of ICC development project works. Uh, but the challenge is obviously to teach cricket, and the other challenge is always the language. So what we call it a cricketing language, we have to first teach them that and then move on from there. Well, Germany, the day I landed here, I got a call from the president of FCC, the Frankfurt Cricket Club, the legendary Salim Khan, who was promoting cricket since 1974 and has a very good infrastructure in Frankfurt. He happened to meet me the very first day and called me for a coffee and gave me the role of head coach in that club. And then when I got into the German cricket, mostly expats play. We have a lot of players who come from now Afghanistan as well as Pakistan, India, and very few from even UK and Australia. So went into that, and then within 1 year, we decided that we start an academy for youth, women, and also for integration. So that's how, in a 1 year's time, we started what we call as the Frankfurt International Cricket Academy. In the meantime, the DCB, which is a board here, took a lot of interest in youth and women as well. And they actually made me the head coach for what we call as a German Cricket Academy, which conducts workshops every three months to 4 months, and also gave me the task of going all over Germany to identify talent. So what we call as a youth day in Germany in every state. So that gave me an opportunity to really open up and get into right in the middle of it. And then fortunately for us, this interest of DCB and ICC really picked up in the last 2 years. And we are now reaching out to various schools, which is what Chetan mentioned, that getting into the grassroots level, getting into the schools, most important.
All right. No, thank you. Thank you for adding those words there. And I mean, I myself live in Frankfurt, and my son, he's now 10 years old, and he is a cricketing fan as well. So he's always happy to be part of the training with you also, Vijiji. So thank you. Thank you for all the support and all the love that you give to the children. Well, now I would like to bring in Paragji here. Paragji, you are in India at the moment, taking care of CricKingdom. How is it? I mean, what is your experience when you're trying to introduce cricketing into cricket as a sport into a non-cricket playing nation, so to say?
So it's really an interesting area that we're trying to focus on, because we started CricKingdom in an associate nation like Singapore itself. So we know the nitty-gritties of what goes into setting up cricket in an associate nation. So especially Europe is exciting, right? I mean, obviously it's completely dominated by football. And when launching with FICA, especially where they have a very strong base in Frankfurt, starting with Germany was obviously a very good point, considering they already have a German cricket board. Mr. Abhijit, I met him in Omtek's office in 4 or 5 months back in Mumbai when he was touring India. So that is where I got to know about the cricket structure in Germany, how FICA is. How the Frankfurt International Cricket Academy is already having their roots, setting up academies, having camps, carnivals for children. And that actually gave us that confidence that, yes, we can start with Germany, and then we have plans to expand in Europe. Obviously, there has to be a base where you can, get into different parts of Europe. So obviously, we thought Germany, and with Salim sir and Abhijit sir, they're working with us as our arms, that would actually give us a bigger potential to reach.
So I mean, yeah, thank you for sharing your opinions there. Okay, so next question. We also know now that FICA, or Frankfurt International Cricket Academy, is now closely associated with CricKingdom Academy by Rohit Sharma. So how did this association come up, and what does it exactly mean for cricket lovers in Germany? So here I would like to start with Paragji. Paragji.
So yeah, as I mentioned, we, in from an associate nation perspective, again, I'll just come back to the same point. Why? Because there are over 70 odd countries who have actually started playing cricket, and there is no grassroots structure as such. There are no good academies with good infrastructure, good curriculum, a school-like structure, which is where CricKingdom came into play. So because we have a structure where we follow cricket academy like a school, it's a complete different platform, one of a kind which nobody else is doing globally. So when you want to promote cricket at the grassroots levels, having a structure is the most important thing. And that is the reason CricKingdom has the curriculum, the progress report, the coaches training. Before we start any academy, we have the coaches training done, which is a combination of ICC level 1 and level 2, plus the experience and expertise that we have in running cricket academy operations. And there is a complete platform, the end-to-end academy management platform, which also includes a mobile app, which sitting at home, say for example Keshav, who is there at the academy, and you want to see his progress report or you want to see his attendance tracking, you can see it sitting at home. So that gives you the transparency and visibility. And once you have the track record for the whole year, tracking your progress and going to the next level becomes really easy. And that is where we are we at CricKingdom, we have done our homework. We did a lot of survey behind launching this platform. We have all our cricketing and coaching experience poured into this, and that is where Abhijit sir, met us through Omtex, one of our partners, and we thought of launching this in Germany because it's really important to have a structure at grassroots in order to make it more interesting and do it the right way, the holistic or the correct way, you can say.
Yeah. No, thank you, Paragji. I mean, I would like to move a little bit toward Abhijit ji now. Abhijit ji, joining hands with CricKingdom by Rohit Sharma. Yeah. How do you see this partnership coming together? And I mean, what exactly it brought for FICA in as such?
Frankfurt International Cricket Academy had formed around one year back, and our key objective, obviously, when we talk about youth and women cricket development, was to provide that infrastructure and the good equipment, and most importantly, a professional training setup. So it was always in our vision and dreams to get associated with partners who can help us to make an institute or a school-like professional club structure. Uh, I happened to be in December in Bombay, and I got to meet a lot of players there and my old friends like Praveen Amre and other thing. Coincidentally, one of the breakfast meeting which I was having with Vinod Kamli, Rohit sir was also there, and I was about to just move towards him because I have been from long time. I have been his great fan. My coaching style is also to highlight to my kids more about Rohit Sharma's stroke and the way he approaches the game. So, but then I couldn't speak to him. But by God's grace, Vijay Bhai from Omtex met me, and he called upon Parag to come. And on the very first sight, I think it was like love at first sight because the way Parag explained the app and the institute, the goals and vision, it just matched whatever I had dreamt of. And I think it didn't take us even a day to decide on this association. And it's now more than a month. We actually wanted to launch this actively on 23rd of March on my birthday. Believe me, I think we are in the right direction. The dream has come true to begin with. And as I always say, this is just another beginning, and a new innings will start, which will take cricket to a different level in Germany.
Yeah. Now, I think what key words there I would say is hard work, passion, and teamwork. You know, passion is very important, and I can feel those passions in words here. It's also about hard work. It's also about teamwork, and I think we always achieve a lot when we work as a team, and that's what I feel here directly here now. Now, with that, I mean, I would again like to move towards Vishalji here now. Vishalji, sorry, we lost you in between. I think there is some internet problem at the moment, but You are a cricketer yourself, training yourself and also handling the business operations of Crick Kingdom. How do you manage that?
Cricket is my passion. So, but anyhow, like in last 6 months, I'm been running this company like from like business administration. It was a very wonderful journey, and hearing from Germany is a very exciting for us nation. We'll take
I
it
think
as
there's some network coverage issue there.
Maybe we come back to Vishalji afterwards. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next question now. I mean, awareness about cricket. I think we touched that point earlier. It's very important that we start this from the grassroots level, from youngsters level, to introduce the game to them. So how do you plan to spread more awareness in Germany about cricket? And are there any special camps or tournaments that are in vision as of now, with which you want to take this step by step ahead? So maybe Abhijit, would you like to start here?
Yeah, it's a very interesting question, and it's very close to my heart as well. There's a specific and very fantastic initiative taken by ICC as well as DCB together in terms of funding and the direction itself. And it again, Frankfurt International Cricket Academy has always wanted to be a club uh, beyond just cricket. So we were doing a lot of social activities and other things. Fortunately, uh, DCB awarded Frankfurt International Cricket Academy the platform and also announced us as the best project in Germany. And I was awarded the best volunteer for the year 2019 and got elected in the German Cricket Board for Brighton Sport. Now, Brighton Sport means grassroots cricket and cricket to make it popular. So that was my role, which I have picked up from DCB now, and that has helped even Frankfurt International Cricket Academy to go do a lot of school projects, and we have also done some programs along with uh, Apna Frankfurt, Ruchi, as well as Desi Germans like Desi Cricket Beat, where we brought the Bollywood and cricket together as well. And also, what we found is that because I was into Brighton Sport as a board member, I could take it to different clubs and associations who have really done a great job in the last 1 year. So we see now a lot of cricket being played by German kids, German parents. The family environment as a has really sounded the like what cricket can be all about in Germany as well.
Thank you. And I mean, we are always happy. I mean, myself being a fan of cricket, whatever I can do to support cricket or our association can do, we are always there, Abhijit ji. I mean, with this, I would like to now move towards Chetan ji. Chetan ji, we were talking about these special means of how we can introduce cricket to people, and you were talking earlier, like Singapore, you offered some trips to India. Maybe you would like to tell us something about that as well.
Yeah, I think more important, if the cricket has to reach grassroots level, they have to see it, they have to feel it. And I think India is the place to do that because there is a connection there. And you get a lot of matches to play there. So when we started taking tours from Singapore to India, the cricket really started picking up in Singapore. So people started understanding the game very well. So like watching the IPL matches, watching the test matches there, and playing against the kids in India. So it really helps them. So like when the teams from Singapore earlier used to go, the under 19 team will play probably with the 14 years old or 13 years old, and still they used to get beaten. But now in 2020, the under 19 team is beating the club teams there. So that difference has changed. So similarly, I think from Germany, if we start that, I'm sure the German cricket standard is going to go up.
Yeah, no, sure, Chetanji. And I think it's also important that when you go into a cricketing nation, you also see, I mean, what is the scale of the game itself, what it is all about, and that feeling that you get about the game is like priceless, right? I mean, you can't explain that feeling to someone. So I think it's a very good step when you take international people to India. They watch the game themselves, sitting in the stadium, having that feeling themselves. It's amazing from that point of view. Yeah. Okay, so with that, let's move on to the next point here now. We have already talked about some challenges that in establishing cricket in cricket playing nations, and Germany is one of them, right? So now, how can people or even authorities help cricketing associations in taking step further towards cricket here? So here, maybe I would like to bring in Paragji. Paragji, your opinion here, please.
Yeah, so basically here, the cricket playing experts will be of great help, basically. Why? Because they are aware of the game. They know how the game is played, and it's all about spreading awareness, about the game. So there has to be some local support from, especially the cricket lovers. Like, we need the right set of people, maybe a sponsor who can, make it rather easier from commercial perspective to get it approached, because for everything there is a financial support required. So if that happens, then it becomes rather easier to approach the government authorities and tell them that we want to have this initiative done in in any specific school or college, or probably even a carnival in some city, just to get that awareness. Because there are a lot of activities that can be done over the weekend, like a cricket carnival, where you can actually ask the locals to come and take a feel of cricket. We can just make them play with a tennis ball, or with a plastic bat. So from authority standpoint of view, I'm sure Mr. Abhijit sir and Mr. Salim sir, we are very confident, and we know that the German cricket is there in the right hands through them, because the way they are progressing, or the way they are taking initiatives in promoting cricket, that's really wonderful.
Yeah, no, I can definitely say, I mean, even myself watching what is happening in Frankfurt in Germany, I think the association with Crick Kingdom is definitely very, very positive for Frankfurt region itself. Yeah, getting associated with name of Rohit Sharma. I mean, it's for me personally, it's exciting to imagine when Rohit Sharma ji comes to Germany in Frankfurt and talks to all cricket loving people. It also kind of boosts the morale of people. So hoping something like that will happen soon. Yeah, so looking, fingers crossed,
Definitely.
looking forward to it. Yes.
Yes.
Abhijit,
Yes.
would you like to add something?
Yeah, in fact, in continuation what Parag mentioned, we have taken some initiative from DCB and Frankfurt Cricket International uh, Academy. Like, we have done some Santa Creo. So we have worn the Santa Claus T-shirts and gone to schools and done very active activities in club level as well. That was a super hit, and then we followed it up with Carnival Creo as well. So these two activities definitely put up. Uh, Thanks to Salim sir, because Parag has been mentioning Salim sir, but he means a lot to us here in Frankfurt. Uh, you know, is the German way of communication is to first really confirm and talk confidently about the purpose you have, and obviously the right approach. You need to have a very professional approach, and therefore today Frankfurt International Cricket Academy has got a dedicated ground, uh, which is a good infrastructure for youth and women cricket. And fortunately, yesterday's announcement from Salim sir was that we have got a permanent indoor hall for cricket. So we are now getting a lot of support from the city of Frankfurt. We are getting a lot of support from the sport arm, the sports crease. But all the hard work uh, behind this has been Salim Khan, and the way he approaches and the way he understands getting the Germans coming and playing cricket as well. So we have got a right mix now: youth, women, integration. Fortunately, now in my national team under 19, there are 3 or 4 kids who are German, and the captain of the team is a German.
Oh, nice.
So,
Yeah.
so this is the way forward. And I missed out on saying this, but cricket in Germany is the fastest growing sport, uh, which we have achieved in the last few years of hard work at DCB and clubs all around
Yeah.
German.
No,
So
right. It is growing. I mean, I can also share something from my side. My son, who is 10 years old, he has got German friends. He taught cricket to them, and now they in the summer they play outside, like kind of the gully cricket that we had played in India. And I mean,
yeah.
it feels nice to see them doing that together. So it's growing on the grassroots level, which brings smiles across with us. Now, with that, I mean, I would again like to talk to Vishalji. Vishalji, how does it feel as a cricketer himself, listening that the nation is going in the direction of accepting cricket?
Oh, it feels very nice to me. exciting.
I mean, as I said, I mean, we are
Cricket is
looking,
going everywhere, every part of the.
we are looking forward to having you and also Rohit ji and also other celebrities coming to Germany and paying us a visit. So, any plans in that direction?
Definitely. Let this pandemic get clear. We'll soon visit. We'll soon have a visit over in Germany.
Yeah. So, as I said, I mean, we are all always excited about cricket. It's something that has grown with us, and you can't take cricket out of us anytime. Yeah, it's within us now. Now let's move towards the end of the discussion. So, any special message from you towards the viewers and listeners of Apna Frankfurt? I would like to start with Chetanji here. Chetanji.
Thank you all for joining, and I think cricket is a very special sport. It is called the gentleman's game. Please promote as much as you can, and let Germany be number one in cricket as well.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thank you, ji. Thank you very much. Parag ji.
Yeah, long way to go. Yeah, I mean, we are really excited. In fact, as Abhijit sir mentioned, we were supposed to be there in the Germany and launch this ourselves along with our team. Exciting times ahead now, because obviously with our association, we are not just focusing on Germany, but uh, through this association, one of the major benefits all the children will get is they will also get access to CricKingdom Global Academies. So if at all there is a child in Germany who wants to get some exposure or experience in India Academy, he can just come and train at any of the CricKingdom Academy. If they're traveling to Australia where we have an academy, they can train there. So there is a lot of cross exchange programs that we can do among our academy itself. So it's in real, what we're trying to do is a global platform for all these players, which can help them get that exposure and help them build the cricketing career and temperament to get the math sense, which is the most needed part, especially in a developing nation like Germany. So looking forward to it, and exciting times ahead. All the very best.
Thank you, Parag ji. Vishal ji, would you like to add something?
Yeah, I would like to thank my partner in Germany, Abhijit Khan, to giving us opportunity to create a good environment for cricket in Germany. Looking forward to it. Very soon we'll meet. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Vishal ji. Abhijit ji.
Well, just want everyone to stay positive, stay healthy. But it's just not the change which will bring out after the pandemic, but I think we will all transform into better people and really be a better cricketer as well. And there will be a definite paradigm shift the way the game is being played. But I believe that it's people like us who will be part of it and drive it forward.
No, thank you. And I mean, I would also like to say, in the end, as I said earlier, it's always about teamwork. It's always about passion. It's always about bringing the right thing to the people at the right time. And as an individual, yes, we can achieve something, but I always say, as a team, we can always achieve more. So this is the very nice example of teamwork that I'm seeing in this call here. So thank you very much, everyone, for taking out the time for Apna Frankfurt, and really appreciate that. Thank you for
Thank you
joining.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Apna friend.